Good morning, I'm Klapper. Coming up next on Today in the Bay, two Bay Area county night to remember as the San Francisco Giants dominated Game 1 in this best-of-5 playoff series against the LA Dodgers. Oracle Park was packed to the brim with fans from both teams in the National League Division Series. It was a dream night for the Giants and for their fans as well. Did you know that this is the first time the Giants and Dodgers are facing off for the division title since the teams moved out west decades ago? Today in the Bay, Cheryl Hurd was at the game and takes us there. And it's not just San Francisco. Marin County says it's going to loosen mask mandates in several indoor settings, also starting this coming week. Here's Today in the Bay's Sergio Quintana. Your county must hit before moving forward. Bay health officers are warning people that it might be a while before we meet those requirements to drop indoor mask mandates, and we're going to show you why. The first requirement is COVID case counts. You can see it, this map here, high, substantial, moderate, low. Health officers say our counties must reach the CDC's yellow, which is the moderate transmission tier. You can see none of those 9 counties. They're all in orange or red, or the substantial tier. Napa is still in the red, the high transmission tier. And one more important point, a county must stay in that yellow tier for at least 3 weeks. The second requirement is hospitalizations. Health officers say that they must be low and stable. It will be up to the health officers to decide what that means in each county. We do know that hospitalizations are dropping across the Bay Area. This chart shows hospitalizations in Santa Clara County, which have been dropping steadily for the last few weeks. The final requirement, vaccines. 80% of the county's population must be fully vaccinated. None of our counties are there yet. Marin County is the closest at 77%. It is 7:11 right now. We do have much more ahead on Today in the Bay. Coming up, finger pointing in Sonoma County after a COVID outbreak in the courthouse and among deputies. Why the sheriff's office is defending itself. Next. Governor Newsom is now weighing in on Tesla's big move to Texas. Tech reporter Scott Budman has the story you'll only see on NBC Bay Area. At 7:27, we have much more for you on Today. October is in full swing. It was a night to remember as the San Francisco Giants dominated Game 1 in the best-of-5 playoff series against the LA Dodgers. Oracle Park was packed to the brim with fans from both teams in the National League Division Series. It was a dream night for the Giants and for their fans as well. This is the first time the Giants and Dodgers are facing off for a division title since the teams moved out west decades ago. Today in the Bay, Cheryl Hurd was there and takes us to the game. Gears to our continuing COVID coverage now. New guidelines are out that could put an end to masking indoors, but don't get rid of your face coverings just yet. And it's not just San Francisco. Marin County says it's going to loosen mask mandates in several indoor settings, also beginning next week. Here's Today in the Bay's Sergio Quintana. It's Fleet Week in San Francisco, and that means sailors and Marines are in the city as big ships and thundering fighter jets pass through the Golden Gate Bridge. But the biggest ship to visit San Francisco this fall was already here, and we got an inside look at it. Today in the Bay's Jonathan Bloom takes us onto the USS Tripoli. Welcome back. Before we get to our top stories this morning, here's what you can expect tomorrow morning on Sunday Today with Willie Geist. Hey, Willie.